Orange high-vis, red helmets, and also headlights.
While you're underground, it's important to follow your tour guides at all times. This means keeping them in sight and always following their instructions.
We are full of fascinating information, so don't be afraid to ask us questions.
We're here to help. In any situation, just raise your hand to get our attention. If you're feeling unwell or unsafe at any point, please let us know immediately. And most importantly, we know the way back out.
Heading to a Hard Rock Quartz mine. Make sure you know what quartz is. White rock there with the plaque on it is quartz. All of Australia's gold stars is quartz. So does most of the world's gold. If you mind on the tour. Come in. Okay everyone, you've watched the video. There's a few extra things I need to add in. Grab a helmet with the lights on it, red button on top, press it 3 times. That will give you the nice low beam setting. After that, leave the light on the low beam setting the whole way through on the Okay, so we're just waiting for another group to come up in the lift. They shouldn't be too far.
Huh?
See. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh, you look so bright.
Okay, welcome underground. You're now standing 61 metres straight down from where you were before. At the moment you're standing in a plat. Plat is a Cornish term from Cornwall in England. It means open space. You need a bit more space in this area so you can load and unload things coming down the shaft here. Shaft here only way in or out of this mine, but it was a working gold mine between 1939 and December of 1954. Communicated. It's like Morse code for mining. Every level has its own code, every command has its own code. We still use the bells because we still use those cages that are up top on occasion. Every time we use the cages, we use the bells. Tell the driver where we want the cage to go. Let's do it today. Easy questions, hard questions, don't really care. As long as they're mining questions. What's yours, mate?
If this is the area here, you're doing a blast down the drift here, do you have blast doors as normal here? Canadian.
Canadian, cool. Well, using American or Canadian terminology, this is crosscut.
Okay.
Drifts or drives, as we call them in Australia, go north-south. Okay? This is coming east-west.
All right.
So, if you were doing a blast on this level, you would be at plat right here. Okay?
Yep.
Round a corner, 60 metres away at minimum. If it's closer than that you're doing your firing, you're either going up or down a level.
Right.
Okay?
So you didn't do a major blast on cross shifts or anything like that? On a cross shift?
On a cross drift,
Shift?
on a shift,
Yeah.
yeah, every shift does a blast. Every shift ideally.
Okay.
If you don't blow rock out, you're not getting paid. Right? All right. So a crew of 2 miners, 8-hour shift, they blast rock every day. If they don't get the rock blasted out, they don't get paid.
Right.
You get paid by either the distance you go or the amount of tons of quartz you get out of the mine. Okay. Any others? I do like questions. I'm going to give you a chance at the end of each slide. Yeah, go for it.
The water that you run, is that a controlled valve?
Yeah, no, so that's been transferred from underneath the Alimac rise, underneath the Alimac lift, sorry. That rise over here so we can get down there so we can pump it out. Yeah. We pump out 2 to 4 megalitres of water every night. As my natural groundwater table is only 1 metre down, we're 61.
Yeah.
So if we don't pump water out of this mine, you're not coming down here. So have a look around. Yeah, that's just a transfer sort of thing happening. But I'll go with the helmet. Didn't break when it came off. Come here. Yeah. Probably just really quickly, just going to check this. I still attached, I think. Oh no, there we go. I've done this for years. No better?
Thank you.
It's okay. It was an accident. Accidents are fine like this. Okay? Alright, we ready to kick on? Yeah. Everyone, we're going to talk geology to start with. Is anyone on this tour a trained geologist, a geotechnical engineer, a professional miner, or a prospector? It's okay if you are. You're not going to scare me.
I'm almost a geologist.
No, you're not, mate. You're nowhere near a geologist. You've got a lot of university to go to. Okay? Maybe one day, though, which is a good idea, but not yet. Is that a no from me? That's okay. All right, cool. Anyone going to be brave and do the dangerous jobs for me? I'm not really going to make you do dangerous jobs. Oh yeah, little miner's got her head up. Cool. She's going to sink the shaft. She's going to get paid £70 a week, $10,000 a week. Higher danger for niche jobs.
Guess what? Here I come.
Yeah. Well, hopefully Rock doesn't come here. Didn't happen this morning. You're always got a light source underground. In this mine, you're going to be using one of these. This is a carbide lamp or a gas lamp. This compartment would be filled up with fresh water. That one is very, very, very easy. This one, unscrew the canister, fill it up with calcium carbide, mix of limestone and coking coal. It's been through a chemical process. Tiny little hole just below my little finger here. We're going to put this one in the other one. Water's going to drip through that little hole, mix with the calcium carbide. Chemical reaction forms acetylene gas. Gas comes up and out the end of a spout, spark up a match. 15 times brighter than a candle, so it's a good light source. Tells you about air quality. Flame needs oxygen to burn. We need oxygen to breathe. It's also really handy to light your fuses on your explosives. Professional miner in this mine, like I said before, blows rock apart with explosives every single day is at work if he wants to get paid. Okay, so in this next section, have a look above you and around you. You'll notice timbering. This stuff here is pretty typical of what the miners used to put up in the old days, a bit of extra safety. Now, this is square set timbering, legs at the side, cap up the top creates the set. Timber up above your heads is known as the lagging in between the sets. This would all be joggle jointed, there'd be no nails involved. Nails just rust. You might have noticed it's wet down here. So it's all notched out to side. Yeah, so where our biggest body of quartz is normally where most broken ground is, which is most likely, as we call it, biggest, thickest area of quartz on a saddle reef usually. Those areas can 15 years. Made money to the investors, paid dividends to shareholders, worth their time mining here. Everyone made money. There were much richer gold mines in Bendigo than this one. Garden Gully United mine produced just under 14 tonnes of gold by itself. Those investors were pretty happy. Okay? But this mine ran at a profit for 15 years. This mine closed in December of 1954, didn't run out of gold. This mine closed because they could no longer make a profit from mining. This mine's got value as a tourist mine. This is the only one that you can go in safely out of over 5,600 of these as a visitor to Bendigo and have a look around.
Okay. Just picked it up along the way.
Picked it up along the way. Now they pay me to talk to you about stuff I like. And every now and again I'll come through and make sure this one is. Has anyone here ever been to Malden before? Yeah, some of you have. Cool. It's a town half an hour's drive out of Bendigo. It was the first town on the National Heritage Register of Australia for historic towns. They've got all their old buildings there. It's well worth a visit if you like this kind of stuff. But these drills were first used in Malden in 1866 in Victoria. Within a couple of years, these drills have spread drilling as we're drilling it. Number one, that makes it work quicker. That's why they put the water through it in the first place. 1.5 metres deep in around 10 to 15 minutes of these in Bendigo, so much more efficient. Many other benefits for that water going to the hole, but a nice side effect for the miner's health. Water going to the hole mixes with the dust as it's created, controls it on the ground so it's not floating, not breathing it in. As long as you put your fingers in your ears. Alright? Here we go. trigger, on, off, compressed air, fresh water, drill steel rotate for you 600 times a minute, much more manoeuvrable drill, 2 metres deep in 5 minutes. Still used in modern mining to this day for small space work. That were blown out in the 1940s when this level was operational. Those areas are blown out with a version of that pattern in the corner over there. That one's called the Bendigo drag. That pattern was developed in Bendigo and used all over the world in mining in the late 19th to mid 20th centuries. As a rule, the Bendigo drag pattern usually blasts you out 1.5 metres squared of rock. That's going to throw you out 15 tonnes of rock. You've also walked through some areas blown out in the mid 1980s when they redeveloped this level for tourism. This on this one would happen where the lights come on. And where those lights are coming on, those holes straight in 2 metres deep, packed with modern explosives. I can tell you for a fact the area that you're standing in was blown out with hand foam. We need to make one of those. We need 3 things. A stick of jelly, 2 metre long safety fuse with gunpowder in it to keep it burning once you light it in the damp conditions down here. Last thing you need is a detonator. Det for short. Anyone here shot a cap gun before? Toy gun. It's like a cap from a cap gun. Well done. Rest of it, Jellignite's done the job really well. Shattered the rock up into small fine pieces. 2 miners, they're going to pick up a banjo shovel each like this one. 11, 12, you're lucky 13. Yep, cool. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Oh no, we've lost 2 people. So you can all now say you've been 61 metres underground in your heritage. Signs. Yeah. I know where we are anyway. Out you come. Watch your step. Take your helmets off. Chuck them in your driver there. Put your helmets in there for me. Then come over to the left hand side. Well done everyone.
Thank you.
To give you a bit of perspective. So, I want to show you this map over here. This map shows you 1/8 of what's underneath this city. Wherever you go in Bendigo, you've got mine workings underneath your feet like we walked through today. Tens of thousands of k's worth of them down there. Don't worry, our rocks are real hard. It's not going to fall in itself. Mine that you've come to today is this little baby one, 422 metres deep. Okay? That one there was 1,406 metres deep before the year of 1900. All right? They get much deeper than this one in Bendigo. You were very brave. You got to there. Well done. I'm really proud of you. Came down here, walked around that circuit with me, came back up. All of that other stuff is still down there. Everything below level 4 these days is all full of water, so no one's going down in there anytime soon.
How deep are it?
We were 61 metres. We're at level 2 at a 17.
17.
You had 15
What's the
levels
total
below.
depth?
422 metres from the collar to the bottom of the shaft to the sun. Level 17's at 410.
We just got to the right?
Yeah, you just went down that little part. Pleasure.
Thank you.
That's okay. I'd like to quickly thank all of you for coming.
Oh, it's
I'll wait for these folks to come up.